There is an essential thing that makes you successful settling in a new country, and that is to get your new working opportunity. Your new work is going to make you happier and to live a better life and to be able to pursue your objectives. Here I'm going to show you how to search for your new working opportunity in Canada. You have here 1. Job searching rule. 2. Templates. 3. Tips. These videos will help you to find and get your work, and you can adjust to it and settle in your new Canadian life. 1. Job searching rule.
Everything you need to know about working at a nonprofit, common options for working at a nonprofit organization. If you're interested in working at a nonprofit organization, there are several fields to choose from. Although they operate in several sectors, some of the most common fields with opportunities are education. Many people in the education nonprofit sector work in charter schools as teachers, administrators, or support staff regardless of the type of school. Educators are responsible for teaching academic content and supporting students' social and emotional development. Others work in after-school programming, where they are responsible either for coordinating the program logistics or working with students in arts integration, academic enrichment, or sports. Fundraising and coordinating with school boards or donors are also critical job responsibilities in the nonprofit sector. Healthcare. Individuals working for a healthcare nonprofit provide direct medical services and preventative and psychoeducational support to patients and entire communities. This could include conducting screenings and basic health assessments or providing more extensive, ongoing care. It might also require coordinating care for uninsured individuals by connecting them to providers with more flexible patient acceptance policies. Advocating for health resources in at-risk communities often involves engaging with elected officials and government agencies through fundraising and grant writing. Religious organizations. Religious nonprofit organizations include houses of worship, faith-based educational institutions, and faith-based community organizations. Professionals working in a house of worship may be responsible for facilitating the worship experience or coordinating outreach services for the organization's members. Those working in a faith-based educational institution may be responsible for coordinating admissions and enrollment, performing outreach to advertise the school to the community, teaching students, or securing fundraising. Individuals working at a faith-based community organization may lead or coordinate programming and fundraising functions similar to a public school. Social and legal services. Individuals working for a social or legal services nonprofit perform a wide range of prevention and intervention job functions. This can include preventative services such as psychoeducation, advocacy for community resources, provision of food, and other basic needs or referrals to preventative medical care. Intervention job functions could include the mental and physical health response to a crisis, ongoing counseling or mental health treatment, coordination of care following child abuse or neglect, or legal services for individuals involved with the justice system. How to start working for a nonprofit. In addition to the unique characteristics of the work itself, the process for applying to and securing a position at a nonprofit is also different from a for-profit organization. Here are 3 key steps you can take when applying for a nonprofit job. 1. Customize your resume and cover letter. When creating your resume and cover letter for a nonprofit role, it's important to show employers that you're a mission-driven individual. As you decide what to put in your application materials, carefully read through the job description and organization's assets. For instance, you can find a lot of information about an organization on its website or social media pages, along with showing you have the right intentions for a nonprofit role. Consider ways you can show employers you meet their requirements. Think of what soft and hard skills make you a great candidate. Your soft skills are the interpersonal skills that help you interact and collaborate with others. Your hard skills are the technical abilities you have developed through previous experiences. 2. Search nonprofit-specific job boards. Along with looking at online job boards, see if there are any advocacy groups or charitable organizations that list nonprofit jobs on their websites. Some job boards have filters that can help you narrow your search by charity type or job title. You may even consider reaching out to charities you're interested in working for to see if they have any upcoming job openings. 3. Gain exposure. Having previous volunteer experiences on your resume shows employers you're committed to giving back. Think about what nonprofit sector you want to work in and start volunteering at these organizations. Along with helping others, this is the perfect opportunity to connect with others and learn about paid opportunities. Charities may look to internal volunteers for these roles, as you're already showing that you're committed to this kind of work. What to expect while working for a nonprofit. While individual organizations vary, the following is a list of things to expect while working for a nonprofit. Value-driven employees. Many professionals go into nonprofit work to make a difference. Because funding is often limited for these roles, people tend to feel motivated by the mission of an organization rather than the money. The goal of a nonprofit is to help others. It's important that those who work for a nonprofit have selfless motivations, hard work. As you work to fix issues in the community or support those in need, you may discover that this requires a lot of effort. When working for a nonprofit, expect to put in extra hours to help your organization meet its goals. Grant writing, fundraising, and navigating bureaucracy are essential ways to secure the funding and resources for your cause, growth and development. As nonprofits often have limited funding, employees in this sector tend to manage many roles at once. This is an excellent opportunity to develop your skills and gain valuable experiences in different areas. While one day you may be working to secure funding, the next you may be out in the community. Working in a nonprofit can lead to a stronger sense of self as you do meaningful work. Cross-functional collaboration. Working for a nonprofit requires collaboration with a variety of stakeholders, including volunteers, employees, funders, community partners, and the clients your organization serves. It may also require engagement with various systems and agencies, including legal, educational, or medical institutions. The task of collaborating builds the communication, problem-solving, and related interpersonal skills of employees, which are transferable to a broad range of other industries. Essential traits for working for a nonprofit. Employers in the nonprofit sector often look for candidates who are flexible. When working at a nonprofit, every day may look a little different. By being adaptable to sudden changes, you can help your organization thrive. Communicative. As collaboration is crucial for nonprofits, it's important that you have the communication skills to discuss strategies with your team members. Along with being able to convey your ideas, practicing active listening helps you better support your colleagues. Passionate. While you work long hours and put in a lot of effort, passion keeps you motivated. If you truly care about your cause, this can increase your stamina and help you meet your goals. Persistent. This kind of role requires you to overcome many challenges, which means staying focused on your end goal is important. When something doesn't go as you planned, you may need to use problem-solving and critical thinking as you try again. Resourceful. Unlike a for-profit company, nonprofits work with strict budgets and funding. That's why it's essential for you to support your organization's initiatives while keeping costs low. Self-motivated. While your manager may have strategies to motivate you, it's also important that you have ways to stay focused despite challenges you may experience. Reminding yourself of the good you're doing can help you stay driven.
Don't miss any other video. They will help you to move to your new life here in Canada. You do not want to miss this opportunity to educate yourself. Hit the subscribe button and the bell icon and go with us on this journey. 2. Templates.
Short cover letter examples with definition and facts. 3 short cover letter examples. Here are some short cover letter examples to help you write your own. 1. Cover letter for general applications. You can use a cover letter as part of a general application where a job relates to your overall experience and education. Using a general cover letter benefits you by helping you send applications quickly. Develop a general cover letter to use repeatedly, customizing it to each specific job you apply for. Be sure to customize your cover letter to the specific job titles or industries you are applying for. For example, Dear Mr. Gaudreau, my name is Henry. I am writing this letter to you because I would love to join your team as a cashier. I have worked for several department stores in the past and know that it is important to always put your employees and customers before sales. In my CV, I mention some skills I learned throughout my career. I would also like to mention my extraordinary communication and de-escalation skills, which have helped me with difficult customers and aided me in the anticipation of customer needs in the past. The experience I have makes me the best candidate for this position. I believe I would suit your team well and have spoken to some of your employees while inquiring about the job position. I love the company culture you've created and hope to contribute to it in the future. Thank you for the time you spent reading this letter, and I hope you consider me for the position. Best regards, Henry Crandall, Montreal, henrycrandall@email.com.
Get all the videos and you can increase your knowledge on how to contact your future employer in Canada, how to write a nice resume and cover letter or search for nice work. 3 tips, free tips.
What are short cover letters? Short cover letters are job application documents that are less than 1 page long. They are concise and provide information necessary to help the hiring manager decide whether you're the right person to hire. They provide employers with more information about who you are, your skills and education, and whether you would suit their team. Short cover letters typically expand on your CV and provide context to your skills and experience. For example, if your CV states that you're bilingual, you can describe how this has helped you in your career. What are the benefits of short cover letters? Using short cover letters provides benefits like improving the readability of your application and showcasing your qualifications. Here are some other benefits of short cover letters. Timeliness. By using a brief cover letter, you can save potential employers time while still discussing your skills and experience. Short cover letters increase your chance of getting hired by describing your skills in a way that is targeted to the employers and by showcasing your experience quickly. Distinguishment. Using a short cover letter makes your application more competitive. Employers who receive large numbers of applications may look more closely at a shorter cover letter. Skill set. Writing a brief cover letter allows you to focus on important information. This is your opportunity to showcase your skills and experience. Frequently asked questions about short cover letters. Here are some facts about short cover letters. Do cover letters change depending on the job application? Some job seekers write a general cover letter that they send to multiple employers, while others customize their cover letters depending on the job title and application. This is a good idea if the job posting mentions particular skills required for the position, since you can elaborate on those skills and target other requirements of the role. Related. How long should a cover letter be? How do I write short cover letters? To write short cover letters, remove any filler or fluff from the letter. These letters need to be less than 1 page or 300 words. When writing, be sure to revise the letter and remove any unnecessary information. Here are some tips for writing and submitting short cover letters. 1. Submit a PDF. Consider submitting your short cover letter as a PDF document. Many employers prefer PDF files because they are universally available on any computer system. Having the right format when submitting your initial CV ensures the employer can open it and prevents them from moving on to other resumes because of technical difficulties. 2. Show personality. Your cover letter expands on the information in your CV and provides you with the opportunity to display your personality to recruiters and hiring managers. This identifies whether you would integrate well with the existing team. You can show personality while remaining professional by providing personal details about your interests and previous experience. 3. Proofread. Proofreading is an essential aspect of any job application. Before you submit your cover letter, proofread it several times. Consider asking someone close to you to proofread it as well. This provides you with an outsider's perspective and helps you to determine whether the cover letter is of good quality. 4. Be specific. Be specific when writing your brief cover letter. Include details you've read from the job position or mention information learned through research. Mention the name of the person hiring you if possible. When you're unsure which details to include, consider calling the company's human resources department or the manager of the department for which you are applying. You can also include the name of your post-secondary program and which needs you could fulfill within the role and company.
Now that you have some examples and tips here, you are better prepared to join us and write your story. Ask whatever you want in the comments and we will do our best to answer you. I will be in your next video. Bye for now.